Good day, ma'am. I am Joel B. Pazo Jr. and today I will be discussing these topics. First is subsidiary penalty. A subsidiary penalty is an additional penalty imposed when a convicted person cannot pay the fine ordered by the court. So, ining subsidiary penalty, amo inin additional kung an isa ka convicted person dili niya bayad or di siya kabayad sa iya fine na gi-ordered sa court. Instead na magbayad siya sa iya inin fine, the offender may serve imprisonment or perform other forms of liability according to the law. So, iya da kan i-serve sa imprisonment kay di siya kabayad na niya fine. So, under the revised Penal Code of the Philippines, subsidiary imprisonment applies only when the offender has no property or money to pay the fine. So, how dyan sa mga ultimo na lamang, kung ma-preso sila tapos may ila fine na gi-order sa court, na ma-apply dayon sila kung an isa ka tao dili siya ka bayad or way ila kakayahan para magbayad sa ila fine. Number 2 is the penalty imposed included a fine. So amoy ito ang penalty yag hatagnan amoy ito na amount, pero ang subsidiary penalty dili siya mo apply kung ang principal penalty is higher than prison correctional, kung sobra pa or higit pa sa prison correctional, then the offender is sentenced to pay damage or civil liability only. And the law specifically prohibits subsidiary imprisonment. So, unay purpose ng subsidiary penalty? First is to enforce payment of fines. Amoyaon para makabayad siya pinaagi sa iya pag-serve sa imprisonment kay di siya ka bayad sa iya fine. O to ensure that penalties are not ignored simply because the offender is insolvent. So para may hustisyan imo kuan pag-serve kay di siya ko kabayad, so para dili ma-ignore animo penalty, imo dakan imo i-serve dakan sa imprisonment. Tapos to uphold our accountability under criminal justice system para mabigyan kuan animo imo ya ka commit sa kunan krimen, so kailangan gid mo bagbayaran. So an example na ini, a person is convicted of slight physical injury and fined 5,000. If he cannot pay the fine, he may serve subsidiary imprisonment based on the conversion provided by law. Kung an isa ka tao may kasuhan siya ng slight physical injury o fine siya ng 5,000, kung dili siya makabayad, amo yon subsidiary imprisonment based on the conversion provided by law. Kailangan niya i-subsidiary kaya di siya kabayad ng iya fine na 5,000. Number 2 is the threefold rule. The threefold rule is found in Article 70 of the Revised Penal Code. It applies when a person is convicted of multiple crime. So, ang threefold rule, makita ini sa Article 70 sa Revised Penal Code. Ma-apply din ni kung ang isa ka tao is convict na siya ng klase-klase na crimes. The rule states that the maximum duration of imprisonment that a convict must serve shall not exceed, dili siya mo sobra sa 3 times the length of the most served penalty imposed. Pero ang iya total na imprisonment shall never exceed sa 40 years. Ang purpose na nini para Ang law, ma-prevent niya an excessively cruel or impossible penalty from being imposed on offender convicted of several crimes. So an example is if a person is sentenced to 20 years for robbery, 15 years for homicide, 10 years for illegal possession of firearms. The most served penalty is 20 years. Using the threefold rule, amoy ni an 20 i-times ni mo sa 3, amoy yon ang 60 years. But the law limits imprisonment to only 40 years maximum. An ato kuan law gilimit da niyan sa imo pagka-prison ng 40 years ang pinakataas. Therefore, the offender serve only up to 40 years. Ang importansya nan ini is ma-promote an humane punishment, ma-prevent lifelong excessive imprisonment beyond legal limits, ug ma-balance an justice and human rights. So, number 3 is Article 64, Rules for the application of penalty, which contain 3 periods. Article 64 of the Revised Penal Code provides rules on how courts determine the proper period of a penalty. Penalties are usually divided into tulo ka buok, minimum period. Number 2 is medium period. And number 3 is maximum period. The court decided which period to apply depending on the presence of number 1 is mitigating circumstances, ug number 2 is aggravating circumstances. And rules under Article 64 is no mitigating or aggravating circumstances. Ma-apply na siya sa medium period. Only mitigating circumstances present apply the minimum period, or only aggravating circumstances present apply the maximum period. Both mitigating and aggravating circumstances present, the court offsets one against the other according to their weights. Aniya kabug-aton. 2 or more mitigating circumstances and no aggravating circumstances. So, ang importance na ini, Article 64, gi-ensure niya ang pantay-pantay in sentencing by considering the circumstances are surrounding the commission of the crime para mabalance daan iya kuan in fairness sa pagka-sentence. An example is, if the penalty for a crime is prison correctional, amo ini an minimum of 6 months and 1 day to 2 years and 4 months. And medium is 2 years and 4 months and 1 day to 4 years and 2 months. And maximum na ini is 4 years, 2 months and 1 day to 6 years. If the accused voluntarily surrendered mitigating circumstances, the court may impose the minimum period. Kung ano isa ka offender mo voluntary siya mo surrender dan siya, amo yon an court iya dan impose sa minimum period. So amo yon 6 months and 1 day to 2 years and 4 months. So ngani kita sa number 4, persons criminally liable. Under Article 16 of the Revised Penal Code, the following persons are criminally liable. Number 1 is principals. They are main participants in the commission of crime. Kinds of principals, amo ini, principal by direct participation, directly commits the crime, principal by inducement, commands or persuades another to commit the crime. Then, principal by indispensable cooperation, cooperates in an essential way for the crime to happen. An example is a robber who personally steal money in a principal by direct participation. Number 2 is accomplice. Accomplice. Amoy niyan, cooperate in the execution of the offense but their participation is not indispensable. Example is a person who act as a lookout during a robbery may be considered an accomplice. Kung nanimo yang awat ka mo, grab ka mo, tapos may imo isa ka iban ay lookout siya, may makonsidered gyapon siya considered as a accomplice rather. Accessories participate only after the crime has been committed. After na yahitabuan iyo gihimo na krimen, they may profit from the effect of the crime. Makaginansya sila sa ila gihimo na crime, makonceal an evidence o help the offender escape. Amoy matabangan ng isa ka offender na makatakas. For example is a person hiding a criminal from the police after a murder may become an accessory. Importance: identifying criminal liability helps determine the proper degree of punishment for each participants. Amo yung pinaka-importante para ma-identify ang imo pag criminal liability, matabangan din pag-determine ang proper degree sa imo punishment. Next is extinction of criminal liability. Extinction of criminal liability means that the responsibility for a crime is removed or terminated. Under Article 89 of Revised Penal Code, criminal liability is extinguished by: first is death of convict. Amo yaon. Death totally extinguishes criminal liability and personal penalties. Kuan siya, yan death penalty. Then number 2 is service of sentence. Liability is extinguished after the penalty has been fully served. Kung mahumanan nimo pag-serve an imo system siya. Amnesty is a general pardon granted usually for political offenses. Mga corrupt or yang sa gobyerno na mga yaka sa. Absolute pardon granted by a president to forgive the offender from the effects of conviction. Absolute pardon is ang president may lakas ini na kung an isa ka criminal ihatagan or i-forgive. Oh my God. Ma-forgive niya sa effect of conviction. 5 is prescription of the crime. The state loses the right to prosecute after a certain period. Next is prescription of the penalty. The state loses the right to enforce the penalty after a certain period. Marriage of the offended woman, applicable in certain crimes against chastity under older provision of law. Ang importansya na nini is the extinction of the criminal liability. Recognize situation where punishment is no longer necessary or legal enforceable. An example is if a crime prescribes after many years without prosecution, the accused can no longer be charged in court.